Today is the second message in our new series for the new year entitled 2020 Vision for the year 2020. How do we take a step back and see the big picture here at the beginning of the year and figure out where are we going? How are we going to get there? Now, obviously, most of us spend almost all of our time, 95% of our time, sort of head down, working hard, checking off the boxes on today's to-do list. And that's, you got deadlines, I got deadlines. But you know, most of the life coach conversations that I have with either traditional students or adult students is trying to take a step back from the daily grind of work and get a picture of the scattergram of their life to try to ask the question, who am I, where am I going, and am I getting to where I'm trying to go? To be honest with you, I'm still stewing and simmering on the two statements that I gave you last week. You thought about them at all? They stuck in your brain like mine? First one is this: the true meaning of life is to plant trees under whose shade you never expect to sit. Number two, when God gives us a new vision, that vision usually comes one size too big so that we can grow into it. I couldn't do that. Well, we've got to have that vision that's going to stretch us in order to try to move us in those directions that we need to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now. So the example that I used last week was from President John F. Kennedy, 1961. Let's put a man on the moon. And 3,009 days later, Neil Armstrong walked on the moon. The example that I give you this week is a dream that we're sadly still having to work at. I'm glad we're working at it. It's a dream that comes from the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. August 28th, 1963, on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, his I Have a Dream speech. And if you would, as we celebrate Dr. King's day and week, would you allow me to share just a few brief comments at the very end of that message and remind us of the legacy that he's given to us and the dream that we are hopefully trying to grow into. Here are his words. Even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed, that we hold these truths to be self-evident. All men, all women are created equal. I have a dream that someday on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of slaves and the sons of slave owners will sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day my 4 little children would be judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream that one day every valley should be exalted, every hill and mountain be made low, the rough places be made straight, the crooked places be made plain, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh will see it. This is our hope. This is the faith that I take back with me to the South. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a gem of hope. With this hope, with this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day soon. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning, "My country 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee we sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring." And if America is to be this great nation, This must come true. And so let freedom ring from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom ring from the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that. Let freedom ring from Stone Mountain in Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain in Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill in Mississippi. Let every mountainside ring with freedom. And when this happens, when we allow freedom to ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up the day when all God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing together the words of that old Negro spiritual, free at last, thank God Almighty, we're free at last. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to pledge my life to speeding up the day when all God's children can let freedom ring together. Thank you for spending a few moments with me today. I hope that you will join me in this challenge of letting freedom ring in our lives and for all of those around us. God bless.